phase in, Freddie, have you gotten any more clarity on that kicking battle?
No, I haven't. Hopefully those guys continue to compete. Competing is on them, and I'll continue to do my job, and Prefer continue to do his job, and putting them in situations where they can demonstrate how much better they've gotten.
Are you concerned about the kickers?
Am I concerned about them? You know, I think they're both young. They both have hit the ball pretty well in our separate field goal period. Then they come to the team periods. They each one, I think, they only had three opportunities each. We haven't done as well. So that was in July. We've just turned the page. We turned the calendar. We're August 1st now. We've got a game next Thursday. I think Saturday night we're going to kick a bunch of field goals. We're going to punt. We're going to be in situations that Freddie's going to put us in that will put some pressure on these guys, and we'll see how they respond. Am I concerned right now? No. I thought they both hit the ball better yesterday. We didn't respond as well on the team as I think we should have. Today, they both worked separately on some technique work. I thought they both did a nice job, and we'll see how they do Saturday night.
When you're these young kickers and they're standing over these pressure kicks that you design, are you worried about them mentally at this point, or just mechanically?
Well, I think mentally they're both pretty mentally tough, and although they are young, I think they've done a pretty good job after a miss is coming back and making the next one for the most part since the spring, and we've been trying to put them in this situation since the spring. So I think the more pressure type situation we put them in, we got to see if they can handle it. Because like I've told all our guys, there are kickers and punters and linebackers and safeties on other teams in this league that are going to be available after the 53 cut, when everybody cuts down to 53. So it's just because they win and beat the other guy out doesn't mean they have the job. And that may sound negative, but it's not. It's the truth, and I try to tell them the truth. But I know we have the right two kickers in camp. One of them's going to win the job, and I know we have the right two punters in camp. One of them's going to win the job, and we're going to hopefully go win a bunch of games with those guys.
Whichever kicker you choose is young, like you just said.
Mm-hmm.
How risky is it to have a young, inexperienced holder also? I mean, that's got to be on your mind,
absolutely. That's part of the equation. You know, Britton's been holding for a long time. When I first got Britton in Denver, he was not very good, and he developed himself into a really good holder. He just didn't do it in college, and Jamie didn't do it in college either because he was kicking and punting and kicking off and kicking all the field goals, so obviously he didn't hold. But he's improved immensely. He's a very good athlete. Situational football he doesn't quite understand yet, and that may take some time. So it's my job to make sure that he's in those type of situations that he can learn the game that way. But obviously that's part of the equation. If they're both even in punting, then obviously the better holder is going to win.
I mean, are you concerned with inconsistencies on both of them, or
Again, you know, I'd like to see the kicks go through the uprights, and I'd like that done consistently. I'm pretty sure if you ask them, they would like the same thing. Now we just got to get to the point where we're doing it, and that's just to continue. The only thing I know to do is continue to put them in those situations, and hopefully they get more and more comfortable doing it, because the situations will not change. They're always going to be in there. Every time they're kicking, they're going to have a situation where they have to put it through the uprights. That situation is not going to change, because it's not going to change during the course of the year.